Hey everybody, thanks again for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. You've tuned in for another vinyl unwrapping. Today we're going to take a look at my new copy of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band Hammersmith Odeon vinyl release live recording from 1975. Now, this was the Record Store Day release in 2017. There are 4 vinyls in here, and it's a total length of 2 hours and 5 minutes. But before we touch base on this one, sort of want to bring up, can't really talk about this album without talking about this one prior to it. So this is Born to Run, Springsteen's 3rd release. His first 2 being Greetings from Asbury Park, and then The Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Band. Now those 2 weren't, I guess, major hits for him. They were more critically received well, as opposed to propelling him into superstardom, as opposed to where Born to Run was really, and probably still is, considered one of his masterpieces. So, but even after the completion of this one, Springsteen sort of thought that this was like a failure, even though it has, you know, Thunder Road, 10th Avenue Freeze Out. Born to Run was like the major radio hit for it, even though it still has like Jungle Land. But like Thunder Road, Jungle Land, 10th Avenue, She's the One, those were more live performance staples, I guess, as opposed to being radio hits for him. So, you know, he still sort of thought that he had produced like a failure. So he kind of wanted to shelve, per se, Born to Run, and then go right into releasing a live album, which is where the Hammersmith comes in. Now, this wasn't released. This was released like decades after, as a full live show from when it was initially recorded in 75. So let's take a look at it. First off, let's get the stupid plastic off before it wrecks the album anymore. It's already got a little bit of a tear in it here. I've been delving into more live album recordings, releases, just to get a little bit more, you know, you've heard all the studio recordings, so why bother with that stuff? Whereas with the live albums, you get a lot more variety. You get, you know, different songs done differently than what you're accustomed to. So there's the front. You can see there Springsteen's holding his toque, which you can actually see a lot better there in the back. So this is actually his first live recording outside of the US, and it also goes like with the E Street Band as well. Hammersmith Odeon, this held about 3,500 people. Yeah, let's see what's in here. All right, so there's the list. Thunder Road, 10th Avenue, Spirit of the Night, Side 1. Side 2, Lost in the Flood, She's the One, Born to Run. Side 3, the E Street Shuffle. Side 4, Hard to Be a Saint in the City, Backstreets. Side 5, Kitty's Back. 6, Jungle Land, Rosalita. 7, 4th of July, Detroit Medley. And 8, For You and Quarter to 3. So, something else is in there too. What is this? We Are Vinyl, whatever that is. Okay. So we've got all 4 here. Let's take a look in the order that they were. Trying to put these down so they don't get wrecked. The trouble when you start putting like 4 vinyls into something like that, you can get a little bit of creasing at the top, which is a little unfortunate, but you just got to be a little bit more careful with them. Okay. So disc 1. That's a good shot with Bruce wearing his hat. There's the back shot. And obviously, oh boy, I gotta get sleeves on these guys. That is tight, as they say. That's kind of cool. I like how they've got, what's this garbage on here? I like the little picture of him on the cover, or in the center. And then on the back, it's also got Springsteen, a quote from 2005, just saying what it was like stepping out 1975 on stage there. So if you can read that, you can just pause it and take a look at it. So there's one. Flipping record, just stand up and stop being a bitch. All right, next one. Again, this one just repeats everything on there, but it's a shot of Springsteen playing on the guitar. It's like static playing. Damn, that pisses me off. And I wasn't expecting anything different. Did I show the other side? It's got the song names. Number 3 is Springsteen singing. And then could be him at the end of the show. And then finally, got the big man. Nice side profile shot of Clarence on the sax there. And then a good shot of Boss singing into the mic. So I'm not going to bother playing anything right now. I plan on, I do plan on getting this up for you to listen to. But really happy to have this one. There were other live ones I was going to pick up. There's this one in New York City, but wasn't really happy with the set list. Didn't really have a lot of the songs that I enjoyed, so I didn't think it'd really be worth picking up. Maybe at some point if I can find it cheaper than what it was, but you know, to have a live performance, especially this early on when, you know, like even back then, this performance, especially with the, God damn it, E Street Band, they were still pretty raw. Like the show wasn't as smooth as you'd find like most of the shows, especially now. There's a lot of, you know, the E Street Band was still really sort of trying to, I don't want to say prove themselves, but really sort of blend in and be what they are today as we know them. So it's still essentially just a work in progress. But that's it for the Hammersmith unwrapping there. We'll take a look at it. I'll throw some music up in a little bit for you guys, and you can let me know what you think about it. Thanks again for tuning in. Also, anyone else, if you can recommend any other specific live albums for me to hunt down, even if they're not vinyl, I'd be happy to do a hunt for some CD recordings of concerts. Leave me some notes in the comments below and tell me what you think I can pick up. All right, guys. until next time, we'll catch you with another vinyl unwrapping.